Yo, 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 what it do? I got another 6'6" for you. Last video, I showed you a 6'6", centered around 96.3, or excuse me, 96 MIDDY, 93.3. Not a lot of finishing, but 85 perimeter, 85 steal, and 86 speed with ball. I think that suits my playstyle a lot, so I can understand people not wanting to make that build. So I think I'm going to show you a build today that is a lot more usable just for the average player. Crazy high steal, crazy good shooting, can finish a little bit, really good playmaking ability still, can dribble. This is going to be like a shooting guard build. So let's get right into it right now, shall we? Physicals. 85 speed, you want to be fast. I'm really finding myself putting 85 speed on all my guards right now when I'm making a build. 80 agility, obviously for defensive purposes there. Strength eventually goes up to a 57, so we can just do that now, I guess. And then vertical is going to stay the same. When it comes to dunking, I'm not sure if vertical is needed on the low dunk packages that you need. I don't think it is, so that's good for us. It's just cheaper to make this build. So let's get right into the very, very interesting part of this build. You're going to be a two-way, like a true two-way. You're going to have 92 perimeter, challenger gold, on-ball menace gold, pick dodger gold. We don't get immovable, unfortunately. Its strength is really weird this year. If I could get strength in this build, I would, but I can't. Off-ball pest on Hoff. If that's something that you love to have, you get it on Hoff. Really good perimeter defense. 6'11 wingspan isn't long, but it's not short. So these contests are going to be really good with gold. I know the contest system this year is wonky, doesn't make sense, and quite frankly isn't great. But that's okay. I think the more challenger you have, the better you're just going to feel contesting shots this year. The steals at 96. Glove on Hall of Fame. Interceptor Hall of Fame as well. Cap breakers, you do get the ability to go up to a 99 on this build. You need 3 cap breakers. The other 2 cap breakers is pretty much up to you what you would want to use it on. You could use it on MIDDY. You could use it on 3 if you want. You don't gain any badges. But you can get a 99 steal on a shooting guard this year. I think that's crazy. I think that's broken. A buddy of mine is making this build next, so hopefully I can get gameplay for you guys on this build. I won't be making this build, but you know, it's got me thinking a little bit whether or not I should. But having the ability to potentially get legendary glove and interceptor once you get to that 99 with cap breakers is great. Before cap breakers, having these 2 badges on Hoff is pretty good too. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be playing lanes like crazy. Really, really good defense on this build. Dribbling, this is where we may lack, but I've noticed a lot of Pro-Am shooting guards using this dribbling. So 86 ball handles, 75 speed with ball. My build I showed you last time had 81 ball handle, 86 speed with ball. That's just because for me personally, I value the ability to get lightning launch. For me, 96 MIDDY on the other build, I really want to be able to separate myself. But as a shooting guard, you're trying to be a bucket, so yes, you have less lightning launch, but you do get access to just better animations in general. You could also use our cap breakers to go up to a 90 ball handle, which would be very solid. You only gain handles for days, but I do think that's worth it at the end of the day, to be honest with you, especially as a shooting guard, so I can understand why someone would use cap breakers on that. Why you would use it over 99 steal, I don't know, but maybe you would. 71 pass, dime or silver. Not really much to talk about with that. It makes a lot of sense to have this pass on 71, especially as a shooting guard. You're not asked to be a playmaker. You're asked to be a bucket and also be able to play some defense. And with this build, you're going to be playing defense at an elite level. So the 71 pass does make sense. Free throw, not a ton of free throw. I think if you can shoot free throws, you'll be fine this year. I've made plenty of free throws with a low free throw, but it's really just preference this year when it comes to free throw. 83-3, you only get limitless on bronze, but just having that on bronze gives you the ability to shoot from really far. Obviously, it's not 89-3 where you could get silver limitless. It's not 93 where you could get gold limitless, but I think 83 is still very, very usable, especially when we have the 92 MIDDY, which gives you Deadeye Gold, Set Shot Specialist Gold, and Shifty Shooter Gold. I like MIDDY this year. I don't have a build yet with high MIDDY. I'm really excited to use it because I do think that that's slowly going to become the meta for a lot of people, especially if you know how to separate yourself from a defender. Being able to just run away from someone and fade, especially with this contest system this year, it's going to be really, really good. I really like it. You don't get, I mean, if you want such a set shot specialist on Hoff, you can get it. You know what I'm saying? If you, like, for instance, Cap Breakers 3 right here, legendary steal. You can use one for a set shot specialist on Hoff. That's what I would use. And then you have one left over. You can kind of just do what you want with it. But the ability to add a little something to this build is definitely nice. So gold badges all around, not too bad. The finishing, we're going to go up to a 75 layup strictly for layup mixmaster on bronze. This badge is crazy. Layups are crazy this year again, so not a bad badge. It's low, it's bronze. It is what it is. It's still really, really good. You're going to have a 50 driving dunk. I'm going to be honest, I'm not a great seller. I don't know what dunk packages you get with at a 50 driving dunk, but that's okay. As long as you can rim graze a little bit, be able to hit an open dunk, you're going to be getting to your threes, to your middies. You're going to be wide open out there from three, especially if you're playing with a good point guard. You're really relying on your MIDDY, but just the ability to go to the rim at least a little bit is going to go a long way. And then me personally, I put a 45 standing dunk. I want as many dunk animations as I can. They're going to see that you have all these high attributes in shooting and defense. They're going to be like, where's the finishing? Well, we have a little bit of dunk. When you jump at my dunk attempt, I'm going to get a standing dunk animation. So I think this finishing is fine, especially in this 2K where I think your 75 layup is going to feel really, really good. I'm going to be honest. I think 75 layup is pretty good this year. I'm greening layups to 55 layup on my point guard, so I think 75 is going to be really good. You're going to be able to rim graze just a little bit. When they decide to jump at that, you're going to be able to get a standing dunk. Obviously, you can pass out if you want, but it's a really, really good two-way build. I mean, this is centered around good shooting and really good defense. The fact that you can make this build and still be able to play make or dribble, and finish at the rim is crazy to me. I mean, this is what a lock would have sometimes. Like 96 steal is steal that locks have. So really, really like this build. I'm gonna be honest. I think this is as good of a shooting guard build as you're gonna get. Derek White, Doug Christie, and DeJounte Murray, all great two-way players. I love this build. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I really, really like this build. It's a two-way perimeter shot creator, so let me know what you think about this build. Obviously, there's stuff that you can change. It comes down to how you want to play this game. This is definitely a build I think would fit my playstyle perfectly because I love MIDDY, but you might be someone that doesn't utilize the MIDDY, then that's when you might want more playmaking, maybe more three, maybe even more steal, more defense. It's not a bad way to go either. So let me know what you think. Leave a like if you like this build. I'm starting to fall in love with 6'6" builds. I understand that small guards right now, 6'3", 5'9", 6'2", is definitely the meta at point guard, but shooting guard you can kind of make what you want. And I like being tall, especially if the contest system isn't great this year. The taller you are, the better it's going to be. You're going to get better jump shots at 6'6", in my opinion, than point guards. That's just me. I like Jarrett Culver base, so that's just bias playing into that. Really comes down to how you play, though. Leave a like if you like this video. Drop a sub for me, please. We love to love around here, so I appreciate the love. As always, I will see you in the next video. Goodbye. Peace.